Don't you guys find, though, that car sex is very difficult?
No,
I like
not
it.
if you know how to do it.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
In fact, you can get some really good leverage in a car.
Absolutely.
So
those shit handles.
I can't stretch
The back
my
seat.
legs correctly in a car.
Well,
and
it's
I
not
have
about
to-
you
don't have
and your
to.
legs.
Oh, bullshit. It's about me. It's all about me.
You just have to sit there.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
know.
Like, let us.
You've never had car
What?
I
sex?
had car sex. No. Wouldn't know.
Welcome to Secrets of a Sugar Daddy. Here's your host, Marcus.
Welcome to a very special episode of Secrets of a Sugar Daddy. The reason it's special is this is our birthday show for Amy. Happy birthday,
thank you
Amy.
guys. Yes, I'm very excited.
We actually have no agenda today. We're just going to have fun. And I have got a full house. This is the first time I've ever had 4 people on the mic for a show. So we actually have another special surprise for Amy. First time she's been on the show since episode 9 with Amy. And that is beautiful Angie, my other co-host.
Hello.
So this is the first time they've been together on the mic again since episode 9.
Yeah, it really has. We've been alternating, haven't we?
Yeah, another reason this is a very special show. We are doing number 20 today, episode 20. I can't believe how quickly it's come. We just started doing this back in August, I think, or about 5 months ago. And we bought a block of 20, and it's been so much fun. I bought another block of 20.
Yes.
And we're just going to keep doing
And now
this.
we're international. Like, we got to
We've got listeners all over the place.
Yes. Yeah,
Didn't
international.
get the update.
Yes.
And I've even got another special guest. We had a sugar daddy in here. He was my first live sugar daddy, and the episode went really well a few episodes ago. And Joseph has joined us today.
Joseph, yes.
Glad to be here.
So we are all celebrating Amy's birthday, and she's got a very special sweater on. Let me look at this. It says sweater weather, and it's got a picture of the Cheetos guy. Does he have a name?
Chester, right?
Chester.
Chester, the
Cheetos.
Cheetos guy. It's very
Cheetos.
orange.
Yeah. My mom got it for me.
Yeah.
Little snowflakes.
Yeah, I love Cheetos. Like jalapeno Cheetos are kind of my jam.
Yeah.
And so she's like, she walked by it. She's like, I just could not
Now,
resist hearing
I always get that orange stuff all over my fingers, and it
it's the
drives me.
best.
That
Oh,
drives
no, that's
me
the best.
nuts.
You gotta
That's
like
the best part of it.
at the
Best
very
part.
end, you get to lick it all off. It's so good.
That's one of the reasons as a kid I didn't like eating barbecue chicken was because the barbecue sauce got all over me everywhere, and that's kind of what Cheetos does to me.
Oh,
It drives me nuts.
So good.
I think they call it Cheetle.
Cheetle?
That's what they call the
Oh, I think you're right.
sticky stuff
Yeah.
on your fingers.
Well,
is the
I love
Cheetle.
Cheetos.
Yeah.
The Cheetle.
Yeah, I know. I like it when, like you find those chunks of just the flavoring at the very bottom of the bag. Those are my favorite. And you like take a bite and it's like, oh, that's a surprise. It's just all flavor. it's fantastic. I love it.
So, but I got to ask though, the puffy Cheetos or the crunchy style
Well,
Cheetos?
okay,
I
so
like the
it's-
puffy Cheetos.
So mine is the jalapeno Cheetos. So it's the crunchy.
Crunchy.
The crunchies.
Yeah, the
Yes.
crunchy jalapeno
Yes.
Cheetos are so
I
good.
feel like the Cheetle and the crunchy Cheetos is better than the Cheetle and the soft Cheetos.
Yes. Yeah,
Yes.
I agree.
I totally agree with that.
Because I feel like if you just get like a really Cheetled Cheeto, puffy Cheeto from the big one, it's just kind of the same thing, but it's just not the same. Like if you're eating crunchiness, and my mouth is watering as I'm saying this.
Who knew that Cheetos was going to be such a subject on Secrets of a Sugar
I know,
Daddy?
it's the worst. And you just kind of like, I don't know, you're eating all that crunchiness and then it's pam. Just a pop
Amy
of
will be getting
explosion.
Cheetos as gifts forever now. She'll just
know.
random
There we go.
packages of Cheetos in the mail.
Yeah,
So
right.
Cheetos, if you'd like to sponsor Secrets of a Sugar Daddy,
There we go. Yes, come on, Cheetos.
Yeah, I'm
let's
sure
go.
we're their demographic.
Yeah.
Well,
You'd be
hey,
surprised.
apparently we are.
You are,
Yeah,
yes.
exactly.
I'm probably going to get a flood of feedback. Like,
About-
hey, we need to do more Cheetos episodes.
Yeah, yes. Like we need to start doing Cheetos commercials. Yeah.
that
I think we should go with like Red Bull or energy drinks. I think they would be a total sponsor of this. I think people will be a sponsor of this because those guys.
All right,
are-
we'll get the word out. Let us know. We are.
Let's
We
do
would
it.
be happy to actually make a dime from this podcast instead of spend.
I know. Yeah. Well,
No.
we can get there. We'll get there.
Yeah.
I mean, we're
Hey,
international.
you know what?
now.
Actually, that's not my ultimate goal. We're just having a good time, and I just think we bring up a lot of subjects, tips, and advice, and just crazy ass stories that people are really enjoying.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So with that being said,
Yeah.
so my current sugar daddy like found out that I'm doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she's like, bum, bum,
And then,
bum.
yeah,
Well,
the
it makes
plot
it hard for me
thickens.
too, because I am in the process. So even though I'm still active on the site, I'm not really searching because I actually have a few people that I really, really like, and I'm trying to narrow down the process. So am I kind of having to watch what I say now? Because I don't want anybody to be upset.
So
Yeah.
I tell everybody, I'm like, I do podcast.
Yeah,
Hello, probably gonna.
yeah.
Well, that's what got her in trouble. Is
Yeah.
one of our guests told this certain guy.
They went on a date together.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, like a day or two after she was on the show.
And did you get in trouble?
A
Yes.
little
Are you
bit,
allowed to
yeah.
talk about it?
I mean,
Why not?
I don't care right
Too
now.
late now. Too late.
Yeah, it's too late now. But it just, I mean, it was, I was like, wow, I don't know. She was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, it's okay. Like, but apparently he has been listening to it. He
just didn't tell
He
her.
he didn't tell me.
Oh.
Yeah. So, and that's fine. I mean, he was like, I just don't want anything brought up. And I'm like, I don't really talk about our arrangement anyways. There's not much to talk about there. So it's just
And
kind
we
of,
stay pretty vague. Like, I mean, I feel like
Yeah.
we stay pretty anonymous. Don't
yeah,
you?
I
Don't
think
you
we
think
do
so?
too.
I think
Yeah.
we-
I think
we really-
everyone's really good.
So everyone who's listening, we really value your privacy.
yeah, we
So,
really do.
Yeah.
We really.
So although the stories are true and the adventures are true, we do change the names to
Names, dates,
to
everything.
protect the not so innocent.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good though. But yeah, so that was kind of an interesting insight. But luckily, you know, like he's kind of in the process too. He's hopefully, I think he's found somebody and he's really excited about it. And so it's like I'm on my way. I think it sounds like I'm going to be on my way out anyways. So and that's fine. I'm fine with that. So
How does that make you feel when you're with an arrangement and they're still dating and they find somebody else? What do you
I mean,
go
there's
through?
different. So I would say
It happens all the time.
Yeah, it does. And I think, you know, as long as they're kind of open and he's been very open and honest about everything. So I think that's real. And I really appreciate that because we talk about it every time. I don't have a problem with that. I've had guys where it's like the opposite of Joseph and I were talking the other day about ghosting. Like that is, you know, when we were eating burgers, like it just like the ghosting aspect is the crappy part. Like I just don't do that because I need this. I have to have this. Like, I mean, I cannot get another job. So this is kind of
with your crazy school schedule.
I can't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like, it's just way too much. I
So,
literally can't.
Do you feel forced to be in this situation or do you actually enjoy it?
I really enjoy it. It's just the forceful part that I do not like. Because back from the very beginning, I got into this when I was making a lot of money and I didn't need.
That's true. You were making 6 figures a year and
Yeah,
you were
and
still
I
a sugar
didn't
baby.
need, and I didn't need that. So it was very different. And it's like within the last couple of years, you know, my career like pretty much coming to a screeching halt. Like literally one day I got in and they were like, "You're laid off." Like everyone, the whole entire company, like 300 people were laid off that day. And they were, you know, they were informing us for days that we were going to be fine. They were like, "You're going to be fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine." And then they were just like, "We're really sorry. Like we have to shut down." And that was it. And so like my world came crashing down. And then at the same time, you know, I was engaged. I was supposed to be married. And a couple months after that fell through. And I mean, I literally, my world was flipped upside down very quickly. And then it just was like, okay, I got to pick myself up and here we go. And so I was like, move to Arizona, go to school, get my, you know, career. Like I've got to get my degree so I can move up on the ladder so I don't have to go through this crap again.
Yeah.
That's been my goal. And so now the difference is now I do feel the pressure. I'm like, God, I don't want to. I don't want to have to be reliant upon that because I do love this type of dating and I love feeling that. Like I love feeling like a guy just wants me and he's just spoiling me because he wants to, not because he has to type thing.
Right.
But I mean, I'm in such a predicament now where it's like, you know, when you first met me, I was working like 4 jobs.
You were, and I said that's got to stop.
Yeah, I mean, you would comment all the time on how like exhausted I was. All the, like my eyes were just black all the
Yeah.
time, and it just was so much. And that was just trying to like survive. I'm just surviving right now. So
well, I was impressed that you had the drive.
I do. I'm a workaholic.
Yeah. To put yourself out there, but it was just too much.
But that's my problem though, is I am a workaholic and I will run myself into the ground. It's just, you help me honestly realize that like if you want to be good at school, you can't be doing these 4 jobs.
Right.
Like you kind of need this. Right. And so it sucks.
Do you find yourself too, like sometimes when you are relying on the income, like of being a sugar baby, like I want my experiences with my sugar daddies to be like really authentic and fun and lighthearted. And sometimes if it feels stressful or you feel like you have to see so many people because you have this upcoming bill or your car broke down, or it changes like the dynamic and the energy of the meetups too, right?
100%.
And I don't like that, but it's part of it.
Right. And it's really hard having a conversation with them because it's pride a little bit. Right.
Well, you and I are very similar. We talk about like we hate asking for things. Like it is nails on a chalkboard.
Right.
Like,
and I mean, I was really good. So with like Marcus and then one of my other sugar daddies, like I never had to ask, but this time around, I'm having to ask.
Yeah.
Like, and it sucks, and I don't like it.
Well, Joseph came in clutch for me a few weeks ago.
Oh,
I still.
He's
like, okay.
Okay.
I still owe you, Mister.
Whatever.
He's
like, I forgot.
Yeah.
Actually, I did. I totally forgot about it.
Oh. Well, here's your reminder card.
There you go.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
But it
He's like,
also-
all right.
Because we do work so hard, and because like I'm building my business, and you're going to school. It's so nice to have people like you, Joseph and Marcus, in our lives that like we know that we can go to and ask for help when we do need to. So we appreciate you guys.
The problem with our end is I am such a softie, and I know everybody has problems and they need help every now and then. But after you get taken a few times, it starts wearing on you. But I know
That's true.
I know you girls would never do that, and so you can call me anytime.
But we get taken all the time.
Oh my gosh, yes.
All the time.
Yeah.
I cannot tell you how many guys and it's just, I don't know why I've had such a hard time in Arizona. Like that girl that was like, oh, I'm going to go out to my car.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They'll do that. And
Yes.
they will leave and they won't give you anything.
I saw her. She's created another new account.
You should get a hold of her. Oh my God.
No,
we should
I'm
totally
just-
trap her. We should trap.
Let's do it.
I saw her again. And
Are you game, Joseph?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
do it?
totally down.
Yeah, Joseph will do it. We should just trap her.
but
Have like a video and
what do
be
you
like,
do?
here we go,
What do you
world.
do when you trap her?
Well, we expose her face.
Well, I've got pictures of her face. I've got pictures of her car.
what
I got
I'm
pictures of her
saying
license
is
plate.
we could just video it,
But
and then we
have
could
to
all
catch
be
her in the
there.
act.
I know.
Yeah, that show. What
Sting
was-
operation.
I'm
Yes.
kind of over it at this
Yes.
point.
It's
I
like
was pissed
cheaters.
off. And
Almost.
Yeah.
Cheaters.
Or no, what was that show where they were like
Catfish.
To Catch a Predator? Yes, and she is the SA predator. Yeah.
Well,
She is.
she's giving the legitimate women a bad name. That's for sure.
Oh, very much so.
Absolutely.
Very
Yeah,
much
there
and I
are.
feel like bad for these guys.
Yeah, there's so many legitimate people. I've been messaging people lately who are just new to the site, and I can tell they're legitimate. They're authentic, and they're not trying to ask me for anything. They're just like, I don't know what to do here, and so I'm not sure exactly how this works. I'm like, well, first of all, you need to start listening to our podcast.
Yeah.
I wouldn't recommend anybody going into it without listening first. I know there's 20 episodes now,
But still, I feel like you've done a really good job maybe with the titling. I haven't listened to an episode, but I think you've done really well with the titling. Surely they
Amy's
can
like
pick
one
up
of
on
these actors who actually don't watch their own movie.
it. Yeah, I don't want to.
She's
I
a
don't
co-host.
listen. Do you listen to the podcast?
That doesn't
I don't
listen.
You don't listen?
Oh,
I listened to like my first 2. I have not listened to one since.
Yeah. I just went because I
Why?
feel
You've got
okay.
to-
No,
why?
because I feel like it takes.
I love listening to
it.
them.
Takes away from my authenticity, right? So for me, it's like I'm going to be so self-critical. I'm already very self-critical, and so it's like I'm going to be extremely self-critical, and I'm going to be like, okay, so everything I say is very authentic and in the moment. So if I like repeat myself, I don't want to sit there and like automatically think, oh my God, I've already said this, where it's
Right.
just like, I'm just flowing.
Where
It's
you feel like it's
flowing.
getting scripted or something.
Yeah.
But what I will say is when I did go back and I watched the podcast or listened to the podcast, like the first couple we did, I was like, damn, That sounds good.
Well,
like it was
the
a
magic
little
of
bit,
editing.
but
Marcus is
well done,
like-
Marcus. Well done. But
He is
it was almost a confidence booster too, because I was like, okay, that sounds a lot better than like
Yeah.
what I had kind of
Yeah.
envisioned in
I
my
just,
head.
yeah.
I just go to Marcus and I'm like, how did I sound? He's like, you sound great. I'm like, okay, that's all I need.
I took about 18 likes out of your
Yeah.
conversation
Yeah.
and a few
That's
ums,
not going
and-
to change. I don't know. That's even if I wanted to, that would not change.
How do you feel, Joseph? You've been on before. How do you feel? Like, have you listened to your podcasts?
Oh yeah, I've listened to all of
Well,
them.
he does voiceovers.
I do voiceover, so I'm
See,
used to
I think
hearing
he
myself.
should be.
Yeah.
I think he should be the other co-host. I think we need us four. And
I
just
think so.
like-
How
You
fun!
need another guy perspective.
yes, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, it is a daddy. And yeah, sorry, gentlemen. It's a gentleman's club. It is.
You can call a spade a spade
Yeah.
at this point.
this
Yeah,
point, yeah, it's all
exactly.
good.
Right? It's
No
a
worries.
sugar daddy show.
So I just
Yeah.
ordered a vanity plate for my car I got.
No, you're
Oh,
not.
no.
And
No.
I
No.
almost
Oh,
got-
almost. Okay.
I almost got, because Sugar DDY was available and Sugar BBY was available.
I'm doing it. I'll do it. No, I'm just.
Yeah. All right.
I'm not gonna do it.
All right,
but-
Marcus, you get me a Lamborghini,
Right.
or a Ferrari, or McLaren.
McLaren.
I had a McLaren and love the McLarens.
You had
Really?
it.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, like it's
She
Hello.
didn't have it. She rode in one.
no, I got to drive it. Like he
Right.
gave it to me. So my old arrangement, like he allowed me because he had a lot of cars.
Oh, the one in DC?
Yeah, had a lot
Oh.
of cars, and he was like, "Here you go. Here's like your car to drive around in."
You drove around a McLaren as part of being a sugar
yes,
baby?
Yes.
You know how many girls would die for that option?
So Phil, my other old arrangement, Phil. I mean, he was a sports car. He's
Well, he has McLarens too, right?
yeah, he has McLarens.
He races them.
Yeah, he has them all. But I mean, I get to ride around in those. I get to ride in those. I don't get one.
Yeah.
But I get to ride around.
Like I have a truck obsession. Like I
Trucks?
think trucks are like this because
Yeah.
my
I like
my
both.
person,
Yeah.
that
Okay.
has,
What's
like-
what's your guys' name? We'll go-
What are
I
we,
have to think of a
what are we
sexy
calling
name
your
for
name?
him? We'll call him.
Well, if it's a
We'll
truck
call
thing,
him Jeremy. I
I
guess.
say if it's a
Jeremy.
truck-
Jeremy.
If it's a truck thing, it should be Bubba.
Bubba.
Bubba?
Oh,
No,
he's not a Bubba.
But he's not a
He's
Bubba.
not a truck
He's not a
driver.
Bubba.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
He just got like the new Porsche like
Truck.
convertible like,
Oh.
and it was a super great, sexy car.
Yeah.
But he has like this big ass truck,
Yeah.
and like I
That.
love the truck.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're like, put me in the bed of that.
I love the truck.
Yeah.
It's so crazy. I mean, I do like fast cars, but maybe it's because
Well, if I
I'm a
had-
country girl, right?
Yeah.
So I love
no,
my
I get
trucks.
It. I get that. Like, trucks are
If
a
somebody
thing.
came to me and says you can only keep one, I'm keeping my truck.
Really?
I'm
Oh, the
giving-
truck thing.
Yeah, I
Your
will
work
get-
truck?
No, the Hummer.
Oh, gosh, that's not a truck. That's a bus.
That's a Hummer.
That's a bus.
Hummer.
Yeah.
We do call it the short bus.
It is.
bus.
It
It's
is
like a
the-
tank.
It is literally a tank. Oh my gosh!
I
Did
love
you
it.
tell him the story about that liberal girl that you went on a date with? Tell us that story.
So right during COVID, I met this girl, gorgeous, just graduated from college, just moved to town. She was she body like no other. I mean, just
Body of a
fantastic.
goddess.
So I'm pretty excited because I'm like, she's hot to try.
You get
Smoking.
excited.
She comes over to my house, and I pretty much remodeled my house, and I put a lot of money into the shower because I thought the shower is going to be a special place.
That is a very special place. It holds a lot of memories for me.
and he spent a lot of time in that shower.
It's getting steamy.
Yeah.
But
Well, you
I-
can lay down. So that's important. Like,
It's got a
I think
bench
if you
and-
have the space to make a big shower, make it to where you can lay down. You can get in all these like things.
Sexual
experiences. Yes.
All
it's
right.
important.
Yeah. So anyway, I have
To self. I'm doing my shower.
You're doing the shower. Yeah. We're gonna take the master closet and we're just gonna turn it into a shower. Like, I'm sorry, hun. But it's
anyway,
gonna be
back
a
to the shower. So
sorry.
I have a rain head there. I've got a regular shower head. I've got body jets, like 4 of them that come out. I mean,
bet
it's
you do.
yeah, it's nice, right? So I show this girl this really cool shower, and I just finished it, and she looks at me and she's like, "Oh, that's a waste of a lot of water."
Yeah.
I'm like, what are you talking about? This is paradise. This is heaven. This shower is amazing. So anyway, I'm still so enamored with her. I didn't think twice about it.
He didn't listen to that red flag.
So then there was my first red flag.
Right.
Number one.
I just feel like every time that he tells a story, we need to be like, ding, we need to have a little red flag, like a thing. Ding.
a red flag money jar.
Red flag,
Yeah.
Marcus. Here we go.
So then I have this pretty cool yellow Hummer SUT truck, and it's big and bad, and it's very roomy and very luxurious.
Oh, she didn't like that.
It gets 11 miles a gallon. She did not like that at all. She drives a Fiat. Because of the gas mileage. But I'm like, well, I don't drive it every day. It's not my daily driver, so I don't really care what gas mileage you get. I like it. It's a nice truck, even though it's older. They don't make them anymore, or they're about to make the electric ones. But these are the older ones, and they don't make them anymore.
You should get an electric one. Maybe you won't run into this problem.
Right? Well, maybe that would make her happy.
I say you hold on to the original one.
Yeah.
So that when the zombie apocalypse happens,
You have something
you are
to-
going to be like the king of the
Yeah,
world.
basically. We'll put spikes all over the front.
All right. As the story gets dragged out longer, because we're now into zombie
there you go.
apocalypses. So then I want to take her up to this point, northern Arizona.
Yeah, can't do that with the Fiat.
So I take her up. I'm going to take her up there for the sunset. And I was like, there are beautiful sunsets here. And she's like, says who? Oh my, what the hell? Anyway, as we're going there, another red
ding.
flag.
We
So-
need the red flag
the bell.
button.
But on our way there, we passed the dump, the landfill.
Okay.
Okay. You can't really see it. You wouldn't know it was there, but I've been there 1,000
Is
times.
this out like past Surprise by chance?
No. This one's on the way to Fountain Hills.
Oh, okay.
So, I kind of wanted to keep all the cities anonymous, but we've blown that.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, we're in Arizona.
Yeah, you figured that out.
Anyone's wondering.
Where the big flame is, though.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
on Beeline. So I look over there, and it's a funny thing because I've actually recorded this before, but that actually is one of my favorite places.
The
The dump?
I know, right? You know why?
Wait, no,
Why?
no, don't.
I'm serious.
Why?
Because I get a load up.
Wait,
Hey,
Marcus gets a ding. Ding.
Ding, 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 ding. I know where this story is going. And ding, 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 ding.
I haven't got to reason why it's my favorite place.
Okay, oh my God.
Because I get to load up all my trashy, crappy problems and just dump them there. And now when I leave, they're gone. And I don't have to deal with them anymore.
So this is a metaphor?
No, it's true.
It's
Like I literally
Right,
load
yeah.
up all the trash into my trailers.
He
and my
takes all
trucks.
those feelings of the
No, it's not feelings. It's physical trash.
that it is attached to feelings.
things.
And I get to clean up properties. I get to clean up my house.
He gets
I
to
get
clean up his soul.
everything, and I take them out there, dump them, and then when I come out of there, I feel so refreshed, and I don't have
That's
to
an
deal with these
emotional
issues
release.
anymore.
I
Does that
get
make
it.
sense, Joseph?
That actually makes sense.
Yeah.
Because
It is a total emotional release.
well, I used to own a landscaping company, and we
Right?
would do trash outs and clean
man
outs,
thing.
right? So I get that.
Yeah.
Like, it's just something so satisfying about just cleaning out.
There is, and then
everything.
giving your trash to other people to deal with.
I mean, I am a woman.
I like
and
it.
I feel that when I just clean in general, I get that feeling.
Right? I agree.
Well, so you should understand then.
I am. I'm
Yeah.
saying it's a very emotional thing. I clean because of it's an emotional release. Like I feel better
Like
after you
a
feel.
purge.
Yeah, it's a purge.
So anyway, back to the
Back to the story.
Okay.
Good Lord.
Come back around.
So as we're driving by there, I kind of the same thing. I told her that was my favorite place, and she had the same reaction you did. Like, why? So I tell her, and she's like, well, don't you think that's bad for the environment? I'm like, when you put something in the trash, where do you think it goes?
Ding.
You just think it goes to La La Land? It goes right there. But you still put stuff in the trash now, don't you? So anyway, I'm really getting annoyed at this point. We still had sex.
Oh my God! Only you.
And it was damn
Hopefully
good.
hopefully not at the dump.
No.
I would have just a spider.
But when I asked,
put her-
when
no,
I
just
did
do-
ask
sounds
to
bad.
see her again, she kind of paused and hesitated and goes, "Okay, yeah, just let me know." And then I never heard from her again.
Yeah.
She
no.
just totally ghosted me.
That was a no go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sex was good though,
Yeah.
surprisingly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you have sex at the sunset, like in the
No.
Hummer?
No, there was people up there.
Oh,
Yeah.
That-
And it
that
was a
kinda makes
beautiful
it more
sunset.
fun.
Yeah, I
Like,
was gonna say
Hey.
the Hummer
I mean-
has like tinted windows.
Yeah,
Not that I'm opposed
there's some
to
room
that.
in there.
Yeah, there's you were talking about room, tinted windows, like I mean,
Yeah.
just, you know. I mean, everyone knows if the car is a rockin', don't come a knocking. Am I right?
true. This is
yeah,
very true.
it's very true. Yeah.
Don't you guys find though that car sex is very difficult?
No,
I like
not if
it.
you know how to do it.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah.
In fact, you can get some really good leverage in a car.
Absolutely.
So I
Those shit handles.
I can't
yeah.
stretch
The back
my
seat.
legs correctly in a car.
well,
and
it's
I
not
have to-
about
You don't
you
have
and your
to.
legs.
Oh bullshit! It's about me. It's all about me.
you just have to sit there.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
know.
Like, let us.
You've never had car
What?
I had
sex?
car sex. No. Wouldn't know. No clue.
Are you serious?
I owe you one.
Yeah, there you go.
Wow.
Yeah, like I would get your big vehicle and just let it ride.
Is
Let
that
her
you?
buck.
No, that's not me.
We'll talk later.
Yeah.
We'll chat.
That's what it's gonna. There we go, everyone. Just
So
in case you're wondering,
front seat or back seat?
either or.
I prefer front seat because you have the shit handles and the headrest, and like the back seat is more awkward. Like if you can
be.
just scoot the seats all the way back,
Mm-hmm.
like all the way back, and then like you just
Right.
it's great. I love it. So
Um,
you can do
I had
reverse
car
cowgirl. you
In,
can
in
do
motion or parked?
parked.
I have done. I've not had like sex, but I've given like road head,
Oh yeah,
and that's dangerous.
it is.
Yeah.
It's very dangerous. But
Do not try this at home.
It's a rush. What a
It's a rush for you because I know it's
Oh,
a rush for
absolutely.
me.
Yeah, it's a rush. It's
I've
a
almost
definitely
wrecked my
rush.
car like 5 times.
Yeah,
during
doing that. Yeah.
During that
Or like-
Yeah,
process.
it's a good time.
Or if a guy is playing with you and you're in the passenger seat and you're like half undressed and like tall trucks or semis go by you and they, you know that they can see down
They can
into
see
the window.
inside.
Oh, yeah.
That's
I
kind
don't
of
like.
a.
I don't.
that's
I'm
kind of
not
a
a
rush.
finger person.
Oh yeah, you're not.
I don't.
You know, we
I'm
should-
not into that. But
we should invite some truckers to the podcast. I'm sure they got stories.
Oh, I bet. Oh, this crap that they see.
See on the road.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
wow.
I know exactly what you mean because
Mm-hmm.
my ex-wife and I, we were fooling around on the way home from Vegas a few times and the trucks would pass us. And
Do they ever honk?
I just like, we try to cover up a little bit,
They
but
start to pass you, they slow back down.
I know they're getting an
Yes.
eyeful though.
I know. I
Yeah.
like slap my hand on the window and like just let them see the show.
Oh, you're just you're an
There you
exhibitionist.
go.
It's like that Titanic moment when
Oh,
Rose's hand
yeah.
like
Oh, yeah.
On there. Yes, I get that. Yeah. But
So yeah, no, my problem is I have to stretch out. I have to be able to stretch my legs or I just have a hard
well, that's
time.
why you scoot
Yeah.
the seat all the way back.
so
I know, but
had-
then yeah.
I got a break in my car, my new one.
Oh,
What?
is that one yours?
No,
I
my
don't know anyone's
Have you
cars
told me
except
about
yours.
this?
I have not. No, this was with my boy. This is with
Muscle guy?
muscle guy. Yeah, muscle.
We actually
Alejandro. I'll call him Alejandro.
well, we gave him a name
Alejandro.
a few episodes ago, but I don't remember what that
he's
name
bilingual.
was.
He can speak Spanish, and sometimes I would make
He
him
can speak Spanish?
Oh, really good. Yeah, like
that's
very very
sexy.
fluent. And I would be like, okay, like you're gonna be. I used to call him Alejandro. Like, and as soon
Alejandro.
as I said Alejandro, he knew that the rest of the time he was not allowed to talk in English. I just wanted Spanish. So that was really fun.
That's so great.
Yeah, it was
I love
good.
it.
Yeah, it was great. It was fun.
Wow. Was this
Good time.
recent?
No, this was several months ago when we were actually together.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I got to break it in. And we get this. We did it in a charter, a like Mormon charter school parking lot. Because he was like, we didn't realize. Yeah.
Why are churches like the best place though?
I
Oh,
actually
it's about
made
that.
out
We
with a
talked
girl in the
about
church
that,
parking
yes.
You and
lot.
I,
You
you and I
guys
talked
did.
about that, right?
You guys said,
Because
okay,
we
let's
both
get
had-
into this.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay, so you didn't listen to our podcast or you did?
I didn't, but he filled me in a little bit.
That we like
Yes.
didn't
Yeah.
know each other.
Yes. Yeah.
But
and
we
you
went
guys-
to
I told
the
Amy
same
the backstory.
church.
Yeah.
Crazy,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
But we never had sex in that church together.
No,
but
no, we didn't.
Oh, that would be
separate-
fun.
But separately,
Separately, we
we
have.
did.
Yeah.
With other.
With other people.
Gotcha. Okay. Nice.
So
My boss, actually.
Oh.
my boss,
Whoa.
And your boss.
technically, yeah. Well, I mean, okay, no, I went. Well,
No, she.
not like
she
boss,
wasn't-
boss.
Yeah.
But he was not like a pastor boss or anything.
Yeah.
Don't want to throw any.
Yeah. Don't. We're not going to go there. But
Yeah.
Okay.
But
All
like
right.
the person was above me
Yeah. And above you.
And above
and
me.
above.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No pastoral.
No
interference,
pastoral.
though.
Okay.
Well,
I mean, that would be
technically,
kind of fun. Like a deacon of sorts.
Technically, I was a pastor.
Whoa.
So yeah.
Sexy.
So
I could
I
totally
was the
see you
pastor.
with like, oh, that would be
Isn't he? Like, he's so churchy looking.
very
Very
yeah,
sexy church.
Very.
Yeah.
You need to have the white collar and everything.
Good Lord.
I have one.
Yes. Oh my gosh, you guys could role play that. How fun would that be?
And then lightning strikes.
Yeah, no, but I mean, like if you.
Well, I could
if
be
it
the
didn't strike- if it
proverbial
didn't
mayor.
strike-
No, I would have I would go into the confession booth, be like, we're gonna occupy this confession booth.
I was like, I could be the woman at the well, the prostitute.
So-
like,
Yeah.
Well, if
You know.
so, if lightning didn't strike when I had sex at church, then it's probably not going to strike because
Yeah.
mine was behind the sanctuary stage during a Sunday morning service.
I know
So-
exactly where you're talking about, mister. You heathen.
That's awesome.
So great.
I want a visual. Like,
Are
that's
you
amazing.
fucking kidding me? Are you serious?
I'm dead serious.
Oh,
That's amazing.
I would have thought you would say like the video room because it's like a little bit
no,
more.
no.
But you're talking right behind. I know where
Right
you're-
behind the curtain.
Yeah.
Right behind
We
the
don't know
curtain.
where you guys. So you guys are gonna have to describe this, but right behind the curtain.
So there's the stage
Oh my
where the
God.
pastor was teaching. Then there was the curtain backdrop, and there was like the behind stage portion.
Yeah.
Where the musicians.
and this is a colored cloth, right? Not white.
correct. Yeah.
Okay, good. How amazing would that be if it was white and there was light shining?
You could see the shadow.
But there's a like a
Puppet sex.
backstage area for like when the musicians would come back around and enter in to come out
Yeah.
onto stage.
Right.
So that's where we were at. We were in that open area during the service. And then right as the pastor was starting to close up the service,
She came.
she did. But
I'm loving this.
we finished up, and then as soon as we were finished up and we like got our clothes back on, the door opened and the musicians came back in. Like, we were like that close to getting caught. We were like so close.
where was your wife?
Scandalous.
Sitting in service.
Yes. Oh my God.
Wow.
You are going to hell.
No, I think it's wonderful. Amen. Praise Jesus. Hallelujah. There's nothing wrong with Jesus. I'm just
No,
saying that's
yeah,
amazing.
that's-
Oh my gosh. What a rush.
You just
really
leveled
was.
up. Like,
Yeah,
like,
that's a big level up.
hi.
It was a rush for sure.
That is awesome. Oh, I love
That's way better than a
love
car.
that. Okay, so when so high school days, my rush, my biggest rush. I have two biggest rushes. One of mine was I had sex on a Ferris wheel. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. That was very hard. But I mean, we were young.
Who was
very
hard?
young. Well, he was. He was very hard. I mean, we were teenagers, right? So sex on a Ferris wheel. I mean, we were together for like forever, 7 years.
Okay.
And so sex on a Ferris wheel. And then the other one was after a football game. And this was back when, like before when I was okay with fingers. He fingered me in the back of his car with his parents in the front seat.
I've done that.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
fun.
On the
was
way home
awesome.
from a basketball game in
Yeah.
high school.
Yeah,
My-
I don't
my
know what it
girlfriend,
was, but his mom, I swear to God, she was like staring right
She
at
knew.
me. I just like the look on her face was
smile.
just like, oh my God.
Well, the girl I was with,
so
her
amazing.
parents actually had her on birth control as a junior in high school. So I think they already knew what was
smart,
going on.
though. Oh my
yeah.
I think
gosh.
that's smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is smart.
Has anyone here ever gotten caught? Like,
Caught having sex?
we share.
It's all right.
Yeah, like,
Oh,
have
yeah.
you guys ever gotten caught?
Yep.
Caught? No. I
Yep.
play it
No,
smart.
in a-
I'm smart.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
No,
did
I'm not
that.
saying you guys aren't smart. I'm
I
just,
totally had, like, as a teenager, one experience where, like, I was with my boyfriend. We were at this huge party, and teenagers, you just
Right.
you fuck everywhere.
yeah,
And
literally.
so we had found like a space in this house that we were at the party at
Yeah.
to like have sex. And I had told my parents I was staying at a friend's house, and the friend had told their parents they were staying at my house. But our parents found out. They found out where the party was. My dad walked in and totally caught me like fucking the shit out of my boyfriend.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That would be bad. That
It
would be
was.
unfortunate.
And
Okay, what's your story,
I had to go to
Joseph?
church and repent.
Oh.
Like in front of yeah.
Yikes.
It was-
everyone. Oh my God. Yikes. I'm so sorry. That's
No.
traumatizing.
I mean, it was, but it's also a funny story. So, and it was good sex. So, I mean, there's that.
it was a happy ending.
Mine was, I did get caught,
Oh yeah.
but I got caught by the youth pastor because I was still in the youth group.
Yeah.
So, and
You'll have to tell me which one after.
You and your church?
I got a church thing.
I guess.
Yeah.
My
So-
goodness. I think I need to start going to your church. Be like, I wonder where he's at today.
I always strong sneaky suspicion. There's a lot of people doing a lot of fucking at that church, though.
I think so. I'm actually helping a friend out at a church for Christmas Eve services. So, if you want. Just throwing it out there.
Yeah, just throwing it out there. That's hilarious. There you go.
But no, I was still in the youth group. I was a teenager, and we weren't allowed, like, guys and girls. Guys weren't allowed to give girls rides home, nothing like that, like, because it's youth ministry type of thing.
Right.
But somehow I ended up giving this girl a ride home, and I was just head over heels for this girl to begin with. So we take her to drive her home, get to her place, and we're talking, just hanging out, and it's raining outside. And it's like
The
perfect, right?
Oh, so romantic.
So we start getting hot and heavy, in the car. Like, we didn't get all the way, but we started getting hot and heavy in the car. And apparently, like, her mom, because she hasn't been home yet, called the youth pastor. Somehow the youth pastor found out that I took her home. So then he called my parents. And so kind of figuring out, my dad's like, it's before cell phone, so no one knows where we're at type of deal, right? And it's raining, so they're starting to freak out. Where's everyone at? But anyway, her mom ends up coming out, knocking on the window as she's on top of me in the car. Just starting to get naked. But yeah,
At least you weren't naked.
We weren't naked at that point. Yeah, but
she's like, oh, they were just making out. Thank God.
which is probably why I never ended up having car sex after that. So I might be
traumatized.
traumatized from it. That might be it.
Well, Angie's just gonna have to
We're
break
gonna-
that.
We're going to do a little memory reassociation.
There we go.
Yeah.
You got to do it on a rainy day. That would be fun.
It might be
Yeah.
hard in Arizona.
Well, it's.
gotta make
I mean,
it
it's
rain.
been raining a lot.
Better
lately,
start
I
praying
think.
for rain, Joseph.
There we go.
It's actually supposed to rain this whole weekend.
There you go.
Merry Christmas.
Christmas.
There we go. Yeah.
I actually have had a lot of car sex, but when you're on the site and sometimes you meet somebody, sometimes there's no place to go. So you
Right.
just meet in a.
You have a house.
Well, no, but like if I'm down, I'll be down somewhere, like another part of town, and they'll message me, goes, "Hey, what are you doing right now?" I'm coming to see you. That's what I'm doing. They're like, well, find a quiet spot so we can get together. I mean, sometimes we just have needs, right?
Yeah.
And I've met a few girls that they have needs too.
Okay, so let me ask you guys this: like, if you go from having a lot, like, do you ever get like kind of burnt out? Like, okay, so I will go a lot. Like, I'll go a lot, right? I'll go on this like wild. I want sex every day, multiple times a day, right? Or not sex, but oral. I like oral sex, and I love oral sex. It's my jam. So I'll do that a lot, right?
No fingers, just tongue.
Yeah, just tongue. That's right. You know, Angie. So, just
I
like
have a
it's
vague recollection, I think.
yeah, vague. Come
Vague
on.
recollection
Yeah.
of.
It's awesome. And so I don't know, I'll do that. And then all of a sudden I just like trying to stop. I'll just like try to, I don't know.
Take a breather.
No, it's like I have to,
You have to reset.
reset, or I have to do denial, like orgasm denial.
Oh,
I wish guys would like do that more because, a lot of times like the guys I've dated, they're very giving, and it's like, but just deny me. Like, please deny me. So
Yeah.
maybe I think that guys should start considering doing that more.
When the other day when we were all out talking over hamburgers or whatever,
Yeah.
that is definitely part of what I like to consider myself, and as part of the whole aspect of how I do things
Yeah.
is very much that.
He's getting all grovelly over
That's
there.
why you haven't. That's why you haven't hit me up for that IOU.
Well, no,
He's like, I just need denied.
maybe,
Joseph is beet
but
red right now.
Yeah.
I can't control that. I'm way too white.
Don't make me.
Way too white.
All the blood rushed to his head.
Yeah.
Don't make me smack you again.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Okay. So you're into denial.
Oh yes, on both sides too.
We're giving and receiving.
So that whole
So are you guys like a
edging.
dom sub like type thing?
We
We
switch.
switch.
Your switches.
Yeah, we switch on that.
I mean, that's
So it kinda
good. That's how
depends.
it should be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll play with that. This guy over here.
Oh, I didn't like the sub thing at all.
Oh, I loved it.
Loved it.
She tried that shit on me, and I was
It
like,
worked.
"No, it did
There
not."
was multiple times he had no idea.
that you were.
No.
It's
Well,
like
maybe-
a covert
But
art.
she's experienced it. Like I am. You don't even know that I'm doing it. Almost like I'm very soft.
She
and
is a crafty,
she's crafty. She's
girl.
crafty. Yeah,
I agree with
I
that.
am like very. You don't know that I'm doing it until it's too late.
I know when you're doing it because you
yeah.
get that look in your eye that you
Yeah.
have right now.
Yeah,
and you get
it's
that
just-
that little.
She's got that little
Dimply
dimple.
smile.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just so much. I don't know. I just really like it. I mean, but you know,
Yeah.
I was a pro dom for a while.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and I just like the type of clientele that I like was drawn to me. You know, that's what they wanted. They didn't want somebody that was like corporal, and everyone thinks like this dom sub stuff. And I don't do it anymore.
I love.
We've talked
I
about
love
that, too.
dom, but I am not a corporal
No.
dom.
Yeah. And like sometimes they're, you know, they don't want to be like a lot of guys I found, at least, you know, like with my old client when I was doing it, they didn't want to be punished. You know, they
just don't want to be in charge anymore.
yeah,
They're
they just
exhausted.
they want to like relinquish their power and just have somebody kind of like take care of them. And the majority of the time people are like, oh, you were a dom. Like, oh, I do have crazy stories. And I mean, there was people that were into like blood play and all sorts of needles. And I've done that, like bruised people. I've cut people. Like I've done stuff, right?
Oh, she showed me
But-
pictures, and I can't even believe some of the stuff that
Yeah,
guys
he's
asked
like-
you to do.
He was like, what? Yeah. So, but I would say the majority of the time it's, you know, it's very sensual. I'm a very sensual dom. I love it. I'm a sensual person. And so it just goes with me. I don't know. I really like skin. I like touching people's skin a lot. It's weird.
I'm very sensual, touchy feely, so I get that.
yeah.
We're
Like, I
so
don't-
similar though.
Yeah.
in
And
our-
there's like, I like the way that people's skin feel. Like I
when
really,
you-
it just feels really, if they
I'm
have
gonna
soft
start-
skin.
Now I'm touching myself.
I know, yeah. It just feels
Oh,
good. It feels
If you
good,
could see
right?
the site we're
so,
seeing
but
now.
what is like what is
Holy
it
shit.
about girls? Like what is it with girls? Because you guys, most of the time, I mean, you like being dominant. Like when you're dominant, like what do you guys find? Do you like a mixture? I know you're like,
No,
I'm
I-
all alpha.
No, I like when a girl actually takes initiative. I like that a lot, but then she's very receptive. You know what I mean?
Right.
Obviously,
what is
I've
it,
had the
though?
pillow
What is-
princesses,
what is
which
your-
are terrible.
What's your favorite aspect about it though? Like when you meet, like I get that looks are very important. Guys are visual creatures, but is there anything else? Like what is it that like really, when you think about it, like what's the one thing that you think about that always excites you?
Joseph?
You know, I'm going to back up and say, you know what? For me, actually, looks are important, but I'm going to say it's not necessarily like the looks, like you have to be perfect,
Right.
but at least take care of yourself. Like,
Yeah.
I don't care if you are, you know, super petite and small, or if you're on the heavier side. That doesn't matter to me.
Right.
Blonde, brunette, short, tall, that doesn't matter to me.
Yeah.
But if you do your hair, you do your makeup, you put on a cute outfit, right? That's what matters. So when I say that looks matter, that's what I'm looking for,
Yeah.
right? Even though, which is kind of bad, but even though like my favorite outfit ever is a pair of leggings and a like short shirt
A
and
crop
a
top.
crop top or a
Yeah.
workout
Oh,
sports
and
bra
there's so many of that around
and a messy
here.
bun. Like,
Oh, messy bun.
messy
really?
bun.
Oh, he's like all about that bun. Gotta get that bun, hun. Yes, I get it.
so
And the girls here can
They
rock
rock
it.
it.
they rock it.
They got their
Oh my
Lulus.
I love-
and their messy buns.
I love sitting out on the patios here and just I love watching the girls. I'm like, God,
They're so
Well,
cute.
and if I see white
Those
shorts,
booties.
oh,
white shorts.
And
Yeah.
what has happened to the DNA of girls? Like young girls now, like they are rocking some curves and that booty and those
Yeah.
little waists and oh my gosh.
Yeah. Yeah. They're very attractive. I feel bad. I mean, because now it's almost like a lot of the wives that I know, they feel really bad because they have to try to keep up with those younger girls,
true.
and it's really hard. So I don't know.
The other thing I look for, at least for me, is like, what's your dreams? What's your goals? What are you doing? Where are you going? Right? What do you want to accomplish? Whether it's I'm back in school and I'm working towards a degree, or I'm starting a business, or whatever it is. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I want to see, because I want to be the one to help.
When you like click on your porn, what's the first thing you
that-
you guys
that
are getting really deep, which is great. I
Well,
love
that could be completely
We
different.
just want to
That's
know.
completely
But like for me,
We
it's
want to
like
know how you like to fuck.
yeah. So for me, it's like, like
Every
I
way.
said, skin.
Everything.
Like I like
Skin.
everything.
We go in
There's
rabbit
just
holes.
Everything.
Seriously,
So
it's
I have a
rabbit
guy, because I have a guy, and he actually, we just hook up. He's not. I met him on SA, but we clicked so well that we never had like an arrangement.
Right.
And he is so fun, but he will be like, "Hey, I'm coming over," and I'll be in my bed. He'll walk in my house, and like I'll just be on the bed, and he'll walk in, and he'll like take his belt off, wrap it around my neck, grab my arms.
Holy
Oh my gosh! But like in this very gentle, sexual way.
wow.
Like not in like a mean way. It's in this very confident, sexy, like controlling.
Yeah.
And we use that static tape. It's not adhesive.
Yep.
And I have a canopy metal bed. So he'll like take my hands and he'll like tape them up. And like he has like his belt around my neck, and he just like takes me.
Oh
like
my
we don't
gosh.
talk. We don't.
Nothing.
Yeah, but then he'll like also put in between like these really like long, lingering, sexy kisses like on my neck, and just be, oh my God, it's
Is there a camera involved here?
Wow. Oh, wow.
Because there
done
should
that
be.
too.
Yes, that's amazing.
yeah. So sometimes
oh my God,
like he's like my reprieve almost from like SA. Like he's
Yeah.
like my
Yeah.
treat, you know. So like I'll just message him and be like, hey, Monday, and he's like, yep, I'm there, and it's like 30 minutes or so. It's like
Yeah.
lunch break time, and it is just the most.
Wow.
Yeah.
So men,
awesome.
try it.
Yeah.
Use those belts for what they're meant for.
Or, so
Seriously,
for, let's hear it.
There's something about that. I don't know what it is. Ladies, you can fill me in on it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't understand it, but there's something about that primal aspect. Like I've done it to one of my previous sugar babies too, where she says, "Hey, what are you doing? Are you free?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'll be there in 20 minutes." Right. And what she didn't know is I was actually having a really rough day at the time. Like I was just pissed off.
Yeah.
Like I was just pissed. And so I went over to her place, knocked on the door. She opened it up, kissed. And then she was like super small, petite, right? And I just picked her up, threw her up over my shoulder, took her and threw her down the bed, literally ripped. Like I was so pissed off.
You were just
Nice.
I was so pissed off at what happened earlier at work. Like
Yeah.
it was just my adrenaline was pumping, literally just ripped her pants and just went down on her, and then
made her like it.
and then just got up and left. Like I never even took my clothes off. I just got up
oh
and
my
left.
gosh,
I was out.
just got up and left. Oh my God. Just had
Amy
to
over
take
here
it.
is melting.
I actually sent
That
you
is so amazing.
pictures of the person that I'm talking about. Remember,
Yes.
you guys were going. I don't know if you've been in
Yes,
touch
actually, no,
with him.
okay, so
he's sexy.
Yeah, so he actually, him and I matched on Bumble.
What?
Yeah,
What?
that's serious. Yeah,
That's hilarious.
yeah. I kind of like, I had a lot going on, and I
Yeah.
got in this like new arrangement, so I was, that kind of ended. But
He's in an open relationship, and they're trying to, I don't want to go too far because I'm trying to keep them private, but he was trying to arrange like an experience for him and his primary.
Yeah.
So I love giving people to people, my little gifting skills. So I put them in touch. And so I hope he's fun. You will.
yeah, I mean,
eat him up like
I guess
candy.
like for me right now, I'm in, like I said, so my arrangement right now has found somebody. So
Yeah.
like for me, I'm more focused on, and actually Marcus and I were having a talk about this morning.
Yeah.
Like I'm more focused on just trying to find one person right now.
Yeah.
I'm not really like wanting to do the whole, I don't want to like cycle through people.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's how I feel, but I'm not like that's what I want. Like I'm at that point where I just want that. I don't want to be bouncing around from person to person.
I think Marcus and I have talked about that a lot. Like that's kind of where I am
Yeah.
too. Like I'm tired of that. Like
Yeah.
I'm definitely slowing down. Although we'll talk after the show. I'm finding that real life is a lot more scary than
Yeah.
Right.
than
That's
SA.
very true.
Right.
Yeah.
Very
So
Sure.
I mean,
Well, I'll tell you what. It's Amy's birthday today.
yay!
And I got her something a little special.
Oh
Wait,
my gosh,
wait,
I'm
is
so
the show
excited.
over?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an hour
No.
on.
Can you believe it? Yeah.
Are you Victoria?
So,
hey,
Amy,
baby girl.
Happy birthday. Giving her a gift right now. Actually, she took something of mine.
I
She
have
still has
and
it.
It's in the car.
Yeah. But
Oh.
I wanted to get you some replacements.
Okay.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh.
I
I'm
got
so
her
excited.
2
And
hoodies.
it's black. Oh,
I got her a couple hoodies from Victoria's Secret.
you know I love black.
And I've got a little card here from one of your favorite stores, a little $100 gift certificate.
Is this
Yeah.
Nordstrom?
No. Another one of your little favorite stores.
Oh, the sex store.
No, not the sex store.
Oh, we should go together.
got a
By
lot.
the way,
Oh, henna.
Yes.
Oh,
I
yes.
love that store.
Oh, yeah. He got me like this awesome lamp. I light
Yeah.
it all the time. So
And an awesome dress from there, too.
an awesome. Oh,
They
the
have
dress.
some cute
yeah,
clothes.
that red dress.
Yes, in the picture.
Yes,
I
yes,
got a
that
black one that
dress.
looks a lot like it.
Oh,
You inspired
it's
me.
so
And here's the other hoodie I got you. I think
it's
green would
that
look
looks
beautiful
so
with your
pretty.
hair
I
and
love
eyes.
That.
Perfect.
Yeah, with my strawberry blonde.
And
Absolutely.
If you put your hair up in a messy bun, you're gonna be like the sexiest girl in town.
And
hey, boys.
I know these are just gifts, but I also wanted to give you something that you could put in the bank and use for
You're
bills.
gonna make me cry.
Yeah.
That's so sweet.
Well, you're so
I
worth it.
really, really appreciate that. 'Cause, you know, I need that.
Yeah. I know
Thank you.
gifts are
That's very,
fun,
very
but
thought- I
cash
love
is
you.
nice
Thank
too.
you so much.
Cash
Oh.
is king.
Yeah, for sure. It really is. Especially the
Well, happy birthday.
Thank
We'll
you.
have
I
to-
wish we could keep going. We should
We're
have
so
done
much
2
fun.
hours.
Well, definitely we've got more episodes. I just bought another block of 20.
yes.
And
yeah.
a little
Oh.
teaser next week, we're going to interview Joseph in depth. So that will be
Ooh,
our next
fun.
episode. Yep.
Yes.
And gosh, I've got so many good episodes planned. I have so many people contacting me now wanting to be on the show, giving me great advice or
Really?
great subjects to talk about.
Good.
Awesome.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
The
wonderful.
more the
yeah.
merrier, right?
And
Yeah.
I really think that we should. I mean, Joseph, you were great. So
Yeah.
I'm really excited to jump into that show next week with
Yeah.
you. I think that's going to be really awesome. I'm
Yeah.
very excited about that.
Yeah.
So
So, guys, follow us on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook. We'd love a follow. And share your stories and ideas at our website, secretsofasugardaddy.com. Angie, thank you for joining us today. This was the
Of course.
first time you and Amy have reunited.
Yes,
Oh
I
my
know.
gosh.
It's so nice. This
Have
was
to do it
awesome.
again.
You guys are
This
so
is really
chatty.
fun.
I could just not even be here, and you guys could do a whole,
Just go
whole show on
Let
yourself.
them do the show.
Right.
It's our Dom.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dominant side.
Although
for
I'd
sure.
still want to be here just to watch the match.
Yeah, we are getting like hot and heavy over here. I'm like sweating now from all this.
Me
like-
too.
Yeah, and I appreciate Joseph making an appearance, helping me out with these two because they are too hot to handle. I'll tell you that by
Yeah,
myself.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
So until next time, see you next episode. Bye bye.
Thanks for joining us. If you'd like to connect or even be on the show, we'd love to hear from you at secretsofasugardaddy.com.